Hi, I'm Vivek and I make videos. And today I thought why not make a video on the one of the most absurd thing in life that internet has ever presented to us. Self-improvement. Self-improvement can be great if you are using it the right way, but it can be worse if you are getting overwhelmed with it. So I have actually went through all the self-improvement advice on the internet over the past 2 years, over 2 years, and I've been doing this journey for over 3 years now, and I've done every single possible thing that you can imagine in the world of self-improvement. And I thought like it's too overwhelming for anyone to go through every single possible thing. So I thought why not make a video on a tier list that includes every single thing that I've that the internet has to offer in the form of self-improvement, and just made a tier list out of it so you can get and follow everything as given. Make sure to stick around because I have some tips to actually implement these self-improvement advices in life, which can make your life up to 10x better than it is now. Before we start off, I have I will tell you about these tiers that I have created. So first one is coded advice, which means this is the best advice. I absolutely recommend you to follow this. Then it's good advice. It is alright advice. I mean, it's nothing bad or nothing too good about it. I mean, it's alright. It's a mediocre advice. You hear it everywhere. It's kind of irritating. Then it's bad advice, which means you should not follow its advice, but it still is advice. Then it comes do not follow. You should absolutely not follow this advice. This is the worst advice of all time. Beginning of a work hustle 24/7, which means you should be hustling for 24/7 without a doubt. You should absolutely be rubbing your ass against the floor and work all day. Realistically, you're not going to follow this because it's a really absurd advice. You should absolutely not follow this advice. This is the worst advice of all time. You should not be hustling 24 hours a day. It's bad for your health. What happens is when you hustle for 7 days straight without breaks and everything, you get crash out for the next week, which means you cannot work for the next week, which further reduces your productivity. So I'm gonna put it in do not follow. This is a bad advice. Absolutely not follow this. Keep it moderate, take breaks. Next is waking up at 5 a.m. Actually, this is a great advice in terms of waking up early, not at absolutely at 5 a.m. If you're waking up after 10, then it's kind of bad. You just have to know that half of the morning is gone and you have no freshness, morning urge, the boost of testosterone and other hormone in the morning. You need to realize this. Waking up early is more important than waking up at specific time like 3 4 a.m. like the rock. So I'd say it's a all right advice. Waking up early before 8 is perfect for you. Anything after that just starts to decrease and it gets bad. Managing your time and journaling your task. Best advice. You should absolutely follow this. This is a good advice. Managing my time has gave me so much clarity about my day, and it has made the day so clear that I just don't have to worry about all the thoughts going on, what to do next, this, that. I just write it down on a sheet or my diary that I have right here, or I just make a list out of it so that every time it's 3 p.m. I have to do this. Notification come, it's an alert, it's a cue, and I get to work. Managing your time is most important part of your day. I suggest doing it in every early morning once you get shower and get fresh. This is the first task you should do, and then write down every single task you have to do throughout the day after it. Next is good vibes only, which means even in bad conditions you feel optimistic, you feel good, you feel that like there's hope in life. There is a good advice, but what I've seen is it's kind of mediocre. Like everyone gives this advice, it's the same, you've heard it like 100 times. Less stuff, more peace. Great advice. It's a good advice. Minimalism is great because There's this loop that I've seen so far, like in my life actually, and I still struggle with it. It's like I desire something and then I get it. Then it kind of gets boring. Then I desire another thing. Then I get it. It's boring. So actually, doing minimal desires can get you so much far than like desiring everything. Like I want this, I want that, I want everything. That's just not realistic. You're not going to achieve everything in life. One rule I follow is something that I can't achieve, I just ignore it. Like, don't even think about it, just ignore it. Taking risks are one of the most important parts in life. If you don't take any risk and you just live a mediocre life, what's the point of living life itself? Having said that, there's a lot of miscalculated risk. Taking calculated risk, it's a good advice, but make sure you actually calculate the risk. Having multiple income streams, this is a great advice, absolutely coded advice. Having multiple income streams makes you not rely on only one income stream. If you are working a job and it's the only income stream you have, but once your job goes, like, you have nothing else left. That's the problem. The thing is, everything in life is temporary. Your job is temporary, your school is temporary, your girlfriend, your relationships are temporary. Is having options in every field of your life is more important. Yes, having said that, multiple income streams can get you more headaches, which causes more burnout and everything. But if you can get it to a manageable level, it's the best thing. I absolutely suggest this. This is a golden advice. Next is buying a Lamborghini before 25 or else you're unsuccessful. This is a bad advice. Here's why I didn't put it at do not follow. People chase materialistic things, but you have to realize that chasing materialistic things will get you nowhere but unsatisfaction and wanting more. But what I have actually noticed is some people chase materialistic thing, like some of my friends and colleagues, they chase materialistic thing, but they have so much desire for it, so much desire, and they work so tirelessly for that materialistic thing, like a car or something. They actually achieve it and they get success. So following this advice can be good, but quantifying it like I will get it before 25, it's bad. Just stick to your routine and work hard. Maybe some materialistic things are okay for, like, for example, like buying a house or something for your mom. That's okay, but making it to extremes, like have to get it within 2 years, then it will cause you burnout and you might feel unsatisfied. Your circle is the most important part. Great advice. Circle influences everything. The people you spend time with can reflect your future. Tell me the 5 people you spend time with and I'll predict your future. That's true. Following good people, watching good advices on YouTube, basically following the person you want to be in life will actually get you motivated. Having the friends who have the same goal as you will actually get you so far when you realize. Journaling. Journaling 24/7, journaling is everything. It's what described in that image. So here's what I think. Journaling is great, but journaling doesn't specifically mean you have to like recall your day and write what was my day today, how I spent it, and everything. Journaling actually sometimes is how you feel, how do you write your goals, what do you want to achieve. That does count in journaling. I'll say it's an alright advice because I've seen people go so far with journaling that they don't take any actions, they just journal all the time. Next is fake is equals to real, which basically means showing off your fake side on social media. This is absolutely do not follow. You will get caught when you're doing wrong. People notice bad things more than they notice good things. Absolutely, it's a do not follow advice. Make sure you post everything real. Like, for example, I can just hide all this by editing. but I rather not because I want to show the real version. This is real. It's not edited, it's not nothing that you are now. Yes, you will make success, you will be better later on in life. You are free to show your better version there. But right now, just show what you are. Next is pain. Enduring pain is the best thing. Learning how to endure pain is can be the most important part that you learn. You get pain in every single part of your life. Neither it's your business, it's your career, it's your relationships, it's your life in general. How to endure it, how to overcome it is the important part that you learn by actually going through pain. So if you are just avoiding pain right now or in your comfort zone, then I suggest you to get out and follow this advice and go in pain, and it actually makes you a better person. But just make sure you don't go to the extremes, because going to the extreme can actually cause worse than it does good for you. Doing hard things daily, this is a good advice. I'll put it at good advice, because hard things are not often found in this modern world. You get your food like 4 steps from your home, you have to do nothing. But this is not how we have evolved so far. We had to do hard things in order to survive in life, which made it more challenging, more satisfying. But nowadays people do not do hard things. They lay on their bed, work a simple job that's easy, eat, sleep. Probably the food is not even made by them, it's made by some other person. There's no challenges in life. There's no pain, just like we have discussed, which causes the life to just be like an NPC. So hard things can really get you out of your comfort zone and make you actually challenge your sanity and your reality that you have created in your own mind, and actually make you progress throughout the life. That's what I'll say. Understanding rather than trying to win. Moving towards a little bit about social life and communication. People nowadays don't understand other people. What they do is they just listen in order to speak. Like, I've seen this so far. This is the best advice, by the way. People actually listen because they want to speak themselves. In order to be a good listener and good communicator, you have to actually listen what other person is saying. If you're thinking about what to speak next instead of just listening, it is bad. You are trying to win the conversation instead of just understanding and making the other person feel better. This is why most of the people are antisocial nowadays. This is a great advice. In order to be a good communicator, you have to be a good listener. You have to understand others' feelings, actually see what they feel about you or anything else, rather than just trying to win the conversation. Listening and understanding the other person is more important than actually winning the conversation. Winning an argument can give you pleasure, yes, sure, but actually understanding the person can make the relationship better. Avoiding girls. This is absolutely bad. Girls are one of the most important part of life. Always think it this way. If you put two men in an interview room, one who is confident with girls and another one who is not confident with girls, has never spoken to girls. The person who is confident with girls is actually confident in that interview, and person who is not is vice versa, because it is more challenging to speak to a girl than to an interviewer in some cases. Even if you're fat, ugly, and everything, just be comfortable, accept your situation and try to improve in that field of fitness and looks and everything. But also make sure you're speaking to girls and accepting yourself. That's what I'll say, and I'll say do not follow this advice at all. Next is invest before you spend. Absolutely good advice. Rule I follow is I invest about 75% of my money. 25% of my money is to spending. Is absolutely great, and you should absolutely follow this. That's all I'll say. Next is reading 52 books a year. Here's the thing. Most of the people try to like read one book a week. Makes the purpose of reading lose its purpose. Here's what I mean. Reading just to complete your goal target like for a week and do not understand what you actually read, then there's no point of reading the book itself. What I suggest is reading as per you want, which doesn't mean like you read one page a day and you stretch it out throughout the year. Actually read as much as you understand. At the point at which you stop focusing on book and just are reading for a cause, stop there. Try pushing a little hard. If you focus, great. If you don't, leave it there. Read it next day or something. And act, but make sure you actually understand the book rather than just pumping out number and doing 52 a year or something like that. That's what I'll say, and I'll put it at it's all right. Last one is being writing down three things that you are grateful throughout the day. Here's the thing, you should be grateful, but you should not be grateful for a limited number like three or something. Full for everything in life, and that's not possible to write down on a book. Like it's unlimited, to be honest. So I'll say being grateful is a good advice, which gives you clarity, which gives you, it gives you more mindfulness. It makes you calm your nerves to calm down and actually appreciate what you have in life, and you're a better person in my opinion. So you should combine this with journaling and do it at the end of the day together. That's all I had today. That's a tier list. You can check, uh, comment down if you don't agree with some of my points. I'm open to the conversation you start, because I'm building too. I'm not like a philosopher by now. I don't know. I'm in the same phase as you are, but just a few steps ahead. Don't worry, I'm with you, and I make sure to provide you with the best content that I have in me. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that thing.